What's up, on family? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a good hump day. That's what people call it. And wanted to come alive to talk to you about something that's super important. Of course, I believe that every time I come and want to teach you guys something, it is important because it's conversations that I have with pawnbrokers and business owners. And I think that if you hear it, it'll make a difference. So first and foremost, if you are joining me, let me know in the chat box, #live, #replay, and do me a favor, share this because it's going to be a very, very important conversation about why you need to stop running, right? So I had a conversation today with somebody, and I asked them, they asked me, Yigal, I want to join your group and I want to be able to grow my business and I want to do this. And I just asked the question, I said, what's stopping you? And they gave me a list of all the BS that they say in their head and all the excuses that they consistently tell themselves and other people as to why they can't get done what needs to get done. So I asked them one question. I said, what are you running away from? And there was a pause, big pause, because it's a question that a lot of people don't ask. And it's a question that when you ask people, they're kind of stunned. So the answer was this. The answer was, I'm scared of messing it up. I'm scared of failing. And I'm also scared of being successful. Because if I grow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it or not. That's super interesting because I feel that a lot of pawnbrokers, they don't want to invest in themselves. They don't want to learn because they're afraid of being told that they don't know what they're doing, being told that they're doing things wrong, being told that the way that they've been doing it so far is okay, but in the future, it's not going to work out. And what I realized is that a lot of pawnbrokers run away from what they need to do, knowing what they need to do. If you agree with me, let me know in the chat box. I'm going to repeat that. A lot of pawnbrokers know what they need to do, but run away from what they need to do. It's not like you don't know the information. It's that you're not held accountable to getting it done. Somebody, one of the masterminds today said, the BS I say in my head is that I'm super busy. I'm always busy. And that's just a bunch of bullshit, right? And when he said that, lights turned on and I saw like 5, 6 different faces, like eyes wide open. And I said, good on you for not running away from the issue and knowing exactly what's stopping you from getting it done. You know what needs to get done. You know what the next step is. You know how you need to operate the business better. You know what you need to do to make things more efficient. You just haven't sat back and talked with somebody, had a coach say, hey, what do you think? That's right, that's wrong. Move forward to get that done. And a lot of people ask me, why do I need a coach? It's not about needing a coach. It's not like Michael Phelps doesn't know how to swim. Right? Michael Phelps knows how to swim. He's an incredible swimmer, many time over gold medal winner of the Olympics. It's being held accountable and not running away from what you need to do. This morning I ran 6.6 miles. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to run. My legs were hurting. I worked out yesterday. I was tired. My girls woke me up like 3 or 4 times last night. The neighbor's dog barked 3 or 4 times last night. I know that if I run away from what I'm supposed to do, I'm not going to get the result that I want in the end. If I run away from what I'm supposed to do, I'm not going to get the result that in the end. And it's so easy to run away from stuff, especially being a business leader, because you have nobody holding you accountable. You have nobody saying like, hey, you promised me you were going to take out the jewelry. What happened? Hey, you promised me you were going to do A, B, and C, and you didn't get it done. And Stephen Waller, thanks for watching, man, says, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Never give up. And Stephen, I love those words. So true. So true. But then my question is, why do so many pawnbrokers run away from what needs to get done? Why is that? Why is it that you're sitting here watching, knowing that you need to eat healthy, knowing that you need to exercise, knowing that you need to do your inventory, and you still don't get it done? You can ask 5 different Facebook groups about what you need to do, and you'll get 500 answers. And many of you still won't implement what needs to get done. So if you're tired of running, if you're tired of not knowing exactly how to focus and get things done, reach out to me, let me know. Also, don't forget to sign up for powerofpawn.com. It's starting on Monday. It's going to be amazing. We have 200 plus people already signed up. But know that you know in your heart, if you've been a pawnbroker for 15, 16, 17 years, 5 years, you know what needs to get done. You've gone to every convention, every show, heard tons of speakers, but the problem is that you don't implement because you're running away from something. And if you have the 3 balls that we have, Carly says excuses, that's right. If you have the 3 balls like pawnbrokers should have, let me know in the chat box why you think you're running away. What are those excuses? What's that BS that you're saying in your head? What are you telling yourself that's stopping you from running forward and you're actually running away? With that, I'll leave you guys. Tons of work to do for Power of Pawn, and I'm going to get to it. So have an incredible rest of your day. If you're watching, let me know. Just hit up a comment. Love to know either hashtag live, hashtag replay, or if you have a tres huevos, right, Danny? Tres huevos. That, have that conversation. Put it out here. So Carly says, fear of changing what my family built and it possibly not working out in my favor. Yes, I love that, Carly. So, and I'm 3rd generation, and I took what worked and I took what didn't work, and I implemented it into our pawn shop when we grew the pawn shop, right? What worked 30 years ago doesn't work today. What worked 5 years ago, some of it might work, but you've got to implement new things moving forward. You've got to implement new things with the new economy, with the new marketing, with the new leadership, with, everyone talks about like millennials. You've got to implement different strategies to be able to grow your business. And if you're running away from it out of fear, how are you going to ever see success by changing things? If you think about the biggest companies, right? Think about a company that you look up to, not in the pawn space. They made big mistakes. Apple came out with products that they trashed. Google came up with products that they trashed. Restaurants. What's a restaurant? Panera changed their menu. Different things but you've got to fail quickly. And as Denzel Washington says, fail quickly, fail forward, and fail hard so you can get up and run in the right direction. Because if you don't fail, you don't know what that right direction is. If you don't fail, you don't know, man, I tested this out. Thomas Edison with the light bulb. He said, I've tested 9,999 ways of how not to make a light bulb. He tested consistently. Inventors test consistently, things break, and they put it back. We're in such an incredible business that if you test something, it's not going to break the whole business down. You might have spent a little bit of money on marketing. You might have spent, you might have lost an employee. That's okay. It's going to happen. But you've got to test it out. And what better way to learn by being part of something where you can talk with other pawnbrokers and learn. So thanks for being here. I know I said I was leaving one time before, but somebody inspired me to speak a little bit more. So stay safe, stay healthy. Love you all. Sign up for powerofpawn.com, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.